Now, Kathy, tell us a little bit about your company and what you do.
We're from Butterfield Gardens, ground cover. We've been doing ground cover all through Utah since 1981, so it's 37 years. It's family owned and operated. My sons run the farm. We have 200 varieties of perennial ground cover.
Wow.
And so we're kind of a niche.
Yeah.
You know, we're very specialized, but it's been a real good business to us, and we have a lot of fun with it. Little grandkids are in the business, and so it's
really a lovely family-run business. Where can we get your products here in Cache Valley?
Here at Anderson Seed, we love Mark and Jackie, and grateful for the opportunity to be one of their suppliers.
Okay. So if you need ground cover, Anderson Seed. Thanks so much, Kathy, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Kendall, you represent Fisher Farms here today. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes, thank you. My name's Kendall Freeman, and I work for a wholesale nursery. I actually represent about 4 or 5 different nursery concerns. One of them is Fisher Farms. And Fisher Farms is on about 125 acres. We grow about 800 varieties of woody ornamentals. We ship it in several states across the nation, and one of those places that we ship to is Logan, Utah, and Anderson Feed and Seed.
Oh, well, we feel very lucky that we have all these gorgeous things that we see behind us. Where are you out of then?
I live just outside of Portland, Oregon, in a city called Newburgh.
Okay. So if you need the woody perennials, is that what you said?
Well, we also do woody perennials, but woody ornamentals, trees, shrubs. The trees come from another nursery that I represent, but 800 varieties of shrubs.
Wow. So this spring, when you need shrubs and trees and ornamentals and anything else you can imagine from Fisher Farm and your other concerns, come on down to Anderson Seed. Thanks so much, Kendall.
Thank you very much.
Makes BCS products stand out from everything else in the field?
We have for years been considered just the best tiller on earth, because frankly we are the best tiller on earth. But we have all these other implements that attach to the tractor, because these handlebars rotate all the way around.
Oh, wow.
So you can have a mower and mow down all your cover crops, rotate those handlebars around, have that PTO in the back there, and throw a tiller box on the back of it and till up your garden. This is all made to the highest quality standard in Italy. We import it into Portland, Oregon. You've got a lifetime warranty on the transmission all the way through the power takeoff. We've got all the best support you could ask for.
Wow. So that's it. In a nutshell, that's why they are the best. Thanks so much. You're here at Anderson's today. Is this where we can get these products?
Yeah, absolutely. They're one of our best dealers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you need a great new tiller, plus everything else that goes along with it, come on down to Anderson's. Thanks so much, Paul.
Thank you.
Tiffany, tell us a little bit about your company.
Okay, so my company is Central Garden Distribution Center, and so what we do is we have our own product line here, such as the Image and the Lily Miller, but we also distribute Baco products like pruners and several other thousands of other products. So we're a nationwide company, but today we're here to promote the Casserone from the Image product line and the Baco products.
Okay. And when you say we're here today, where are we, and how do you feel about, are you local?
Well, my office is out of Farmington, but our company is nationwide.
Okay, so you've come to Logan today, to Cache Valley, to bring all your fabulous products. Do you love being here at Anderson's?
Of course I do. Logan's my second home, and so is Anderson Seed and Garden.
And so this is where everybody in Cache Valley can get your products, is here at Anderson's?
Correct.
Okay, so thanks so much today for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your product and why you're here today.
Well, I'm the, I guess, the inventor of the handy cage. We make them here in Cache Valley. We've been doing it for about a dozen years, and Mark has always been one of our biggest fans.
Okay, so that means that you can actually get these products here.
Oh, absolutely. We make them in the United States of America with all U.S. materials.
Okay, and they're available at Anderson Seed.
Absolutely.
Do you come every year to do this show?
This is my 3rd year here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy the show.
Okay, so we've got some lovely cute dogs over there who it says your original fan club.
Right.
And it looks like you're making these frames that you can put around and on plants and
Yes,
things.
yes. They're really a trellis for almost anything.
Okay.
Anything that grows, and that's what we say. We support anything that grows.
Okay.
So we've been doing, and last year we introduced the Big Handy. We have some other products that we're going to be bringing out in the next couple of years.
Okay.
But our main product, and my favorite product, is the Handy Cage.
Okay.
And if you want, I'll give you a little demonstration.
Well, we'll certainly look forward to that in just a minute. Meantime, thanks very much. And if you do want any of these cages or trellises, come on down to Anderson Seeds. Thanks so much, Arthur.
Thank you. All right. As it gets bigger, it's supported clear out to there.
Daniel, tell us a little bit about the company that you represent and what you're doing here today.
Absolutely. So we are Fertilome High Yield Natural Guard. We are a herbicide, insecticide, fungicide company that is exclusively for the independents. So you can only pick up these items in independent garden centers.
So somewhere like Anderson Seed is a place that you're going to find it.
Absolutely.
You can't find it at the big box stores, it's just not there.
That's right, that's
Okay.
correct. And he's able to not only pick the right product for you, but tell you everything, how to use it, when to use it, make you more successful with that product.
Okay.
And we want to encourage you to come back to Anderson Seed to purchase those items again and again.
Right.
So
This time of the year, what are we going to be starting to use typically?
So this time of year, you're trying to maybe clean up some issues you maybe had lingering in the fall. Maybe you're going to do a dormant spray for an insect issue that you had late in the year, or you're going to use a tree and shrub drench to protect those trees and shrubs for upcoming insect issues throughout the growing season. Yeah.
So that's just two of the hugely, I mean, you have a huge amount of products, don't you?
Absolutely.
Only available at independent nurseries. So, for example, here at Anderson Seed, you can come in and get these products anytime. Thanks so much, Daniel.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Austin and Cole here from Rudy's Greenhouse. Thank you for talking to us. One of the things that we love about Rudy's Greenhouse is that all your plants and things are grown right there at the greenhouse. What difference is that going to make to people who are buying them from, say, outside the valley?
Well, with us growing them here locally, you most likely know that they are going to grow around here, and we make sure that to keep everyone
happy with the product.
Happy with the product.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cole, what's your role in all of this?
I really don't know, but pretty much what he said is how we're growing them here, and they'll grow.
You guys work at the greenhouse all the time? Yeah.
We make sure that they're ready and for...
Are you brothers?
No, we're actually cousins.
Cousins?
Our dads are the owners.
Owners, okay.
So
they've sent you out today to do the dirty work, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of fun finding what people want here in the valley. You sell a lot of plants or supply Anderson Seed with a lot of plants here.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do supply a lot to Andersons and make sure that they get here and everyone can get their plants, make
I know
everyone's yard pretty.
I always, we buy a lot of plants at my house from Rudy's, and I know that they're always good. They never die. I mean, not that I don't sometimes kill things, but for the most part, you're guaranteed that these things are going to grow because they're raised here in Cache Valley. These guys know all about the climate and the zones. So thanks so much, guys, for talking to us today, and good luck here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Dave, tell us a little bit about who you represent today and what you've brought to us.
I work for French Schmidt. We're a company out of Oregon, and we specialize in trees. We sell container trees to Anderson Seed.
Okay. Do you come every year and do this?
I was here the first year. I was not able to make it last year, and I am back this year.
So, but you have the most gorgeous container trees, don't you, for everybody to buy here at Anderson's?
Absolutely, absolutely. We grow some of the nicest container trees in the industry.
Tell us a few different species.
Well, you were just looking at pink flare flowering cherry, and that's a great tough ornamental cherry that blooms about 2 to 3 weeks later than most of your other cherries. So when we get winter storms in early spring, you know, the blooms are delayed. So it's you know, you don't lose the flowers like you do on some of the other early bloomers. Yeah.
Where is your company located?
Schmidt is out of Oregon, Boring, Oregon, exactly, and we've got farms in a couple different places in Oregon. We're one of the largest tree growers in the United States.
Right, and they're all available, we should say, right here at Anderson's Seed and Feed here in Logan. Thanks so much, Dave.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Ken, you are from Perennial Favorites. Tell us a little bit about this company.
Yeah, so we're a company based out of Layton, Utah, and we've been in business, you know, for over 20 years now. So we supply a lot up here to the valley. Anderson Seed is one that we've done, had a great relationship with for a lot of years. So it's been a, you know, we have a real good mutual arrangement, and we believe in growing as much as we can outdoors and in the field. So it's a really good Mother Nature type, natural and growing environment that we try and do as much as possible.
Right.
So.
And some of the things that you've got here today, we'll get a picture of them, but good. I mean, just gorgeous flowers already out. It's not even spring yet.
Yeah, you know, we cheat a little bit with some cold frames and greenhouses, and this winter was so mild in the past that it kind of, you know, it's pushed some things a little bit further ahead than where they normally would be. Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of different things that we do, and we try and that's another thing that we do is we grow things in a cold frame, but then we'll move them outside, or we'll put them in we'll turn all the heat off, so we'll harden them off for people. So when they take them home, it's not going to just go from an 80 or 90 degree greenhouse to 20 degrees outside. You know, they're going to be adjusted to the temperatures. Yeah. So
that's a huge thing when you're growing here in Utah, where it can be sun shining one day, snowing and sleeting the next. The plants need acclimatizing, don't they?
They do, definitely. So that's one nice thing that, you know, especially in the summer months for us, we grow everything outdoors anyway. So, you know, there's no climate shock. You know, they're used to 100-degree days in the summer, and they're used to freezing degree temperatures at night. So.
Well, thanks very much. Perennial Favorites. If you look, and you've got to look at these glorious cabbages right here behind me. I'm going to go home with some of those at some point. Come on down to Anderson Seeds, and thanks to Mark for arranging everybody to be here today. Thanks so much, Ken.
Thank you.
Mitchell, you are with Logan Extermination, but you are, of course, Mark's son.
Yes.
Here at Anderson's.
Yes.
But you're over there doing the extermination rather than the plants this time around.
So you know, we take care of not just, you know, getting rid of pests and all that, but, you know, we'll come out and we'll do some yard estimates. You know, we'll take a look at the trees. You know, we'll see what's going on in customers' yards. You know, see what's going on around them. Just see what we can do to make sure that their yards are looking good and clean.
Okay, and bug-free. Yes. One hopes. So yes. This is good because you've got everybody selling and buying stuff here at Anderson Seed, plants, trees, shrubs, and then you go in after and make sure that they are bug-free.
Yep. Nope. We want to make sure that when they're buying their stuff, that their products are getting taken care of, that they're getting the nutrients that they need, that they're pest-free, you know, and just happy all around.
Plants. Yes. Happy plants all around. So thanks ever so much, Mitchell, and good luck today.
All right. Thank you.
David, you are the Allen Plant Company, are you not?
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about your company.
I'm a wholesale grower in the Weber County area, and we deliver to Anderson's weekly when the season's on. We're a bedding plant grower, lots of flowers, lots of vegetables. We grow 35 kinds of tomatoes.
I didn't realize there were 35 kinds of tomatoes.
25 kinds of peppers. So every tomato and pepper you could think of in the world, we provide it, and Anderson's can have it here at the store. So,
okay. How long have you been supplying them?
Golly, at least 10 years. Been here quite a while. And
so tried and trusted veggies and fruit, not necessarily, well, I guess tomatoes are fruit technically, and bedding plants, all these lovely things. Is this your only inn in Cache Valley?
It's Anderson's our biggest customer in Cache Valley, that's right.
Well, we're very glad to have you. Thanks for talking to us today. The Allen Plant Company here at Anderson Seed and Feed. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Present a lot of the research that goes on.
JD, you work for the Extension Office at USU. Tell us what your job involves.
So Extension is the service arm of the university. So my whole job is to serve the public, present the research information that comes from the university down to the public.
And is that sort of specializing for you in gardening and that kind of thing?
So my training is in horticulture, so home landscaping and gardening, anything that deals with plants.
Okay. You're it. You're the man. So if you have any questions, do you have the telephone number off the top of your head that people call?
Yeah, our extension office is here on Main Street.
Okay.
The phone number is 755-1577.
Okay, and we're getting to the time of year, of course, coming hurtling towards spring, although you wouldn't know it today, when people are going to start calling you up. Do you literally answer the phone?
I do.
All right, so if you have a gardening question, call JD at the Extension Office of USU. Thanks, JD.
You bet.
Thanks. George, you're with the Monrovia company,
yes.
And you are a supplier here at Anderson Seeds in Logan of what? What are you going to bring in this year?
So we're featuring new plants this year.
Cool.
We have a lot of delightful, wonderful new introductions. Some are actually very rare.
Yeah.
One of which would be a whole new line of dwarf daylilies that rebloom. They're just absolutely gorgeous. A new blackberry bush that doesn't have outrageous long canes, that doesn't take over your yard, thornless, and produces beautiful blackberries.
Nice.
And for the American football fans, we have a new potentilla called Cheesehead.
All right then. And at Monrovia, you're really quite well known, aren't you, for being bringing all these new innovations to the plant world?
We travel all over the world looking for great new introductions, and Monrovia pioneered growing plants in containers more than 90 years ago.
Wow. That's something that's great for us gardeners. So if you want anything from Monrovia, and it sounds to me like they're going to want some of this new stuff, right? Come on down to Anderson Seeds and you'll be able to get what you need. Thanks, George.
My pleasure.
Rick, you are with Hines Growers. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Okay. Well, we have two facilities that we ship to in this market area, and one of them is out of Forest Grove, Oregon, which is just west of Portland, and that's where all of this product here came from. And our other facility is in Northern California, in Winters, just north of Vacaville, so up in the northern Central Valley.
Yeah, and so presumably we're getting things from you that will work in our climate in this zone.
Absolutely. We have a lot of hardy product that is that we grow for this climate zone, and we'll start shipping in as the weather permits. We grow a full line of flowering shrubs, vines, perennials, a very broad mix of product.
Yeah. So they're here at Anderson Seed and Feed here in Logan. Is this one of your main outlets in this area?
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, and you can see there's just gorgeous, healthy plants. If you need these kind of plants, which we all do, come on down to Anderson's and get some of these Hines products. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you. Nice to be here, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Good, thank you. Okay, and are you local? Doug, you have your own company. You've had it running up and running for about 35 years, you said.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we're in the grass seed business. We're a specialty company, and we deal with just primarily selling grass seed to all kinds of professionals.
Okay, and it's called Agro Knotek?
Agro Knotek Seed Company.
Seed Company. Okay.
Agronomy technology, yes.
So why would anybody choose your seed over anybody else's that's out there?
Well, we feel that it's essential to get the right product for how you're going to use it. And there's many things that go into making that choice. You got to look at your soil conditions, your climatic conditions, how you're going to use it, what kind of water you're going to have available, and so we really work on specializing your seed mix, your lawn, for the environment that's going into. So whether it be a golf course or a sod producer or athletic field or even a home lawn, you need to look at if you've got dogs, what kind of dogs? A little dog, big dog?
Diggers.
Diggers,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And then if you have certain kinds of weeds, there's certain kinds of grasses that don't like certain weeds.
Wow.
And so if you plant the right grass, you're not going to have like crabgrass because it kicks crabgrass out.
Wow.
So
I had no idea that.
yeah, it's a science.
It is a science.
It is a science.
So
And
coming to you is better than obviously just going to a box store and buying a bag off the counter that just may not work anyway.
Well, that's exactly the problem is that people think all grasses are the same.
And clearly they're not.
And then after they plant it, then they're looking for a way to make it work.
Yeah.
And that's the expensive route.
Right.
If they take the right route, you
Yeah.
choose the right product in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like taking a sports car elk hunting. It's not going to work. You think, you know? But that's what many people try to do.
Okay, they're doing it backwards.
They're doing it backwards.
Okay. Okay, so.
But
Sorry.
you know, you don't want to take a certain vehicle to, so people are very good at choosing the right vehicle for what they're using it, but they got to use that same thought into their lawn.
Okay.
And usually what happens is when people build a new house, by the time they get to the lawn, they're exhausted.
Broke.
Yeah. And so they just want the dirt covered so they don't bring it in on the white carpet.
Right. So how would somebody get hold of you if they wanted this service provided?
Well, we prefer to work through our dealers like Anderson's Seed here.
Okay, so the idea is if you want a really great lawn, even if it's just at your own house or at your business, come into Anderson's, talk to Mark, and he will be able to get the right mix from Agro
Knotek Seed Company.
Okay, thanks ever so much, Doug.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.